Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So yeah, how is everybody doing? That's the first order of business, isn't it? Let's find out how people are getting on. I'll wait for a few to come on. Put some comments in. Please put some comments in. You know, we're drawing off other people's experiences as well. It's that one size fits all mentality. It's not necessarily right. You know, I've been through stuff and I've dealt with it in certain ways, which might not be dealt with the same by others. You know what I mean? But you know, the common thing here is we've all got mental health. Whether you're insular or not, I think just please speak up. Please speak up. You've got to do that. You have to do that. That's part and parcel of it. Okay. Some people are harder. On the outside, they look harder. I know people who I thought were so strong in life, their manner, their demeanour, and they've struggled. They've absolutely struggled with stuff. So yeah, just this is what these are all about. I'm phasing out the wrestling podcast. That will be gone. That'll be gone. It's a chapter in my life that it's brought so much joy to me that these videos, these live, these text posts have been really, really good and they've helped a lot of people. So that's that. But yeah, I think people are dismissive about their mental health as well. You know, that's another crux that people have. Is what I'm noticing. Don't dismiss it. Don't dismiss it. That's the worst thing you can do. It really is. So yeah, it's about how you deal with it, how you cope with it. It's all too easy. It's all too easy not to go at it. I go at it head on myself. That is what I do. That's how I'm conditioned to it now. And I've always been honest and open. No matter how low I've been, I've spoken up. And that's another thing where people are missing. I think people are dismissive that there's nothing wrong with them sometimes. Don't be that person. Don't be that person because it's going to affect you further down the line. So it's about being honest with yourself and being honest with your friends and family and your close ones. You know, that's what you've got to do. That is what you've got to do. It's imperative. It's imperative. I keep hitting this home. Some of these videos won't be for everybody. They'll be thinking, what's he going on about? But I've been through it. I've been in them foxholes. My word, have I been low? I tell you. And I can't honestly think back to when I was last really low. It's been so good. It's been so good recently. It's really, really good. It's really, really been good. Everything's been nice what's been going on in my life, but you never know what's around the corner as well. I think I am not going to be naive to it. Something could happen that could trigger it again. So that's where people sometimes get caught out, that they'll be naive to what's going on around them. Please put some comments in, guys. Put some comments in. It'd be nice to hear if you've got any experiences of mental health and stuff like that. And again, I am not a mental health professional practitioner. I don't pretend to be. But I've been through it. I've been through it over the last decade, well over a decade. So it's hard. It is hard. It's hard for people. I get that. Speak up. Speak up. I say about this all the time. Just don't feel you're a burden. Because I think that's another mindset of people. I don't want to bother that person. I think they'd rather you tell them and explain it. You know, some people don't get it. Some people do not understand it. What's wrong with you? You know, get on with it, crack on. And that's just the mindset of people. It's not necessarily wrong. That's just how people are. Hiya, Chris. How are you, bud? How's things? Keeping busy over there in the States? You're not alone, mate. You're not alone. That's the thing. And that's where people get it wrong, you know. Don't struggle, I think, is the key component of this. You start struggling, it's going to be problematic in the long run, you know, if you don't put stuff in place. I know people that don't take meds and can deal with it day to day. I have to take my meds. I have to take them. That's just it, you know. Other people don't have to. I know people who struggled being prescribed something, gone on it for a day or two. No, not for them. Fair play to them, you know, having the strength, not needing to take that medication every day, you know. It's not as easy as people make out to do that. I certainly couldn't do it. So more power to them. But yeah, just I think if you're waiting to see somebody as well, that's another thing that keeps cropping up and up and up. Just hang tight. I'd research online, look for a reliable source. Online, I just want to I want to do the show. That's the podcast. That'll be what we do with this going forward. I'm just trying to come up with a name. I've got a couple of names in the pipeline. I'm gonna need a new logo and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be a podcast more so. It won't be as what's the word I'm looking for? Formal as it is now. I feel like I'm a burden generally all of the time. I try not to focus on that. I've never been to therapy or taken meds, but I do open up to most people about how I'm feeling. If I feel that they don't or won't care, they'll care, mate. They'll absolutely care. That's just don't ever. I would not be thinking like that. And well done to you, man. No therapy, no meds. So that's testament to you, Chris. Also, mate, in America, you're having to pay. You're having to pay for your medication. I think, although I've heard different things. People have got insurance, or some states you don't pay. I think for your meds because it's astronomical what they ask. Some states, or you have to pay for your meds. But I know one guy who has it subsidised because he's got medical insurance. See, we don't pay over here. We've got the National Health Service. For those of you outside of the UK, obviously we pay our taxes and stuff like that. That's where it goes in. But then meds are free, which is massive. It's a huge thing. So I feel for people in America who can't afford to go on the meds. That's the worry. That's the worrying thing, you see. But I've heard of different reports. It depends what state you're actually in, as it pertains to if you pay for your medication or not, or if you've got the insurance. But yeah. People are dismissive. I'll go back to that. People are dismissive. They've got an issue, and then something bad will happen. All right, John, how's it going, mate? I've not heard off you for a bit. Yeah, just people are dismissive. That's the problem. That's the problem you got, you see. And then the problem doesn't get rectified. I was dismissive years ago. And I erupted at a job I was in. I had to be escorted off the premises. That was 2013. And I'm proud about that. No, there was younger trainee chefs learning how to do stuff in that place. It was like a training academy in a restaurant. And I absolutely went ballistic. At the time, I thought I was in the right. Definitely not. I was in the wrong. But that's, you learn from these things. All good. Thanks, pal. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well, mate. Really, really well. Can't complain, mate. Busy. So it's been good. Oh, what's going on with Spurs, John? We'll have to do a bit of football here. What is going on there? Oh my days. Saying that, look what's happened to us last game of the season. Even with a 2-point cushion, John, I am panicking. Only because Leicester have got a better goal difference by 6. So we need to win that game against Bournemouth on the weekend, but they've lost the last 3. And I'm always either thinking, when are they going to win a game again? That can't continue, so I'm panicking a little bit about that. But yeah, we've got to go with the mindset of a win. You gave your season ticket up halfway through. That's bold. That's bold, because I know that wouldn't have come cheap. Justin Clapper, hello. Milwaukee, Wisconsin's own Justin Clapper. Good to see you early morning here in the USA, my friend. All good, yeah. All good. How are you getting on? How's the rehabilitation going? I know you're in hospital for a while. It's hospitality then. I know you're in hospital for a while, man. And you've done so well, mate. You've done so well. We're proud of you. I know Angus is proud of you as well. But yeah, it's just, I think, don't be naive. Going back to what we're talking about, don't be naive with your own issues as well. Okay. You can put it off. Something bad could occur with yourself, or, it could be harmful to the person with words, actions, getting physical and things like that. This is where people get pent up. I'm guilty of putting things to the side sometimes and then going back and thinking, why didn't I sort them out? But yeah, it is key. If you're struggling, you need to get help. There's charities over here as well. There's Mind, Samaritans, they're free charities. There's people that you can talk to about your issues. Or Burnt Chef, catering. Burnt Chef do a fantastic job as well. They're a charity for the hospitality sector for mental health as well. Chris Hall and his team do a fantastic job. So there are outlets there where you can get help, pretty much straight away. They've got a text service as well. So don't think you're alone. This is this thing I always go back to. You're not alone. You are not alone. I know it's a stigma. I know it's a cliche. You're not alone. There will be people out there that can help you. Okay. Even if you've shut off and stuff like that. It's just one of them. It's mindset as well. It's mindset. When I get up in the morning now, I'm not negative going in to do my daily stuff. I'm very positive with it. So it's everything, it encapsulates everything, your relationships, your work life, your leisure side of your life and stuff like that. And as they say, you know, keep busy. Keeping busy is key with these things as well. If you keep busy, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, let me tell you. Because I find days go so fast, especially when I got loads on. And it occupies you. That's a lot of things. Hi Lee, don't feel like a burden or think it's not bad. If you're affected in any way, it's always worth looking to see if things could be better. You're worth the support and care. Yeah, good words there. That's positive. Positive words from you. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You've got to tackle it. I tackle things head on. That's what I do. That's what I do. People don't like it, tough shit, you know. This is I've pandered to people for years. Sort yourself out. Don't be worrying. I'd have stuff buzzing around unless this person doesn't like me. A lot of the time, I got that worked up about it. They weren't actually pissed off with me, but you know, that was just how I was. Trying to fit in when I had loads of friends anyway. Acceptance. I think acceptance, that's what people want sometimes. They're too overly looking for acceptance. Just be yourself. Be yourself, okay? That's what you got to do. Just be honest. Just be honest with yourself, and then it'll be okay. I'm going to wind this up in a minute. Don't want it going on too long. Hello, Lewis. How are we getting on up in Scotland, bud? Hope all is well. Hey, Lewis, the wrestling podcast will be no more soon. I'm going to fulfill the bookings that I'm going to make because I've reached out to a lot of people, and then we're gonna go into, it's going to be mental health. It's going to be mental health, but mental health is the key subject matter. But we're going to talk about other stuff, sport and things like that. People's interests who are getting as well. You know, it's all about positivity. Just trying to work on a name. I'm fine. Yeah. Oh no, good to hear, mate. How's wrestling training going as well? And what's coming up? Are you going to AEW, by the way, in London? I am. Can't wait. Can't wait to go to that. This is what I'm saying. Have things, plan things, do things. This is what people seem to do. They close off. They don't do the things they like to do. That's another one. That's another thing that negatively impacts you. Financial burden, that is a problem though as well for people. You know, it's not easy to say, I'm going to book this, book that. People are worried about money. Understand that at the moment. It's a worry for everybody. Hopefully it's going to calm down. You know, what we're paying in interest on things and stuff like that, everything going up is crazy, but still try and do things. Still try and do things. You know what I'm saying? Don't think financially you're going to be in problems, should I say, with it. You know, keep living your life. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Hello, Piers. Hiya, mate. Hope all is well. What interviews have you got coming up, man? Let us know. The podcast, I'm stopping the wrestling. So the wrestling show. See, I'm getting tongue tied here. Yeah, the wrestling show is going, mate. So that's my latest news at the moment. So we're just going to see how we get on. And then, yeah, it's veering towards, obviously, mental health. Still trying to come up with a name for the show. I've got some ideas on the show name. But then it will be primarily about mental health. But as I was saying, we're going to touch on other topics, what people like doing and things like that. You know, we'll talk a bit of sport. We'll talk a bit of football, soccer. That's what I love. That's my first love, believe it or not. Wrestling, second to the football, to the soccer. Always has been, always will be. All right, Chris. We had fun with Big Fight Weekly, didn't we? I tell you what, mate, we did very well. We did very well in a short space of time. And obviously, you're still charting in Mexico, mate, with that live that you did last year. So, yeah, doing really well there. I've just got to a point with it, mate. I've just got to a point with it. It's not challenging. It's not challenging me. I kind of find you get your different guests on, you get different answers and stuff like that. It's not to do with the guests. It's just like recycling the same stuff. And the plan was I was going to come back this month after holiday and come back and do it. But this is helping more people. It's a broader subject matter. So yeah, as I say, it will be about mental health. We're going to go into other stuff. Wrestling will come up, I'm sure, with people, but we'll be looking for people to come on and talk about their experiences as well. You know, because people are going to get sick of me recycling what I'm saying about what I've gone through, things like that. So yeah, I got you, mate. I've started doing non-wrestling podcasts the past few minutes. Yeah, it just gets, it's not challenging me, mate. It's not challenging me as it was. You know, on and off, all right, it's been 4.5 years, but I actually haven't done it 4.5 years. If you take out the time I haven't been doing it, it's probably just under 4, maybe 3.5 years. But yeah, I kind of did it. I've always done it on my terms. That's just how it's been. Yeah, it is so important. It is so, the importance of that is, and you've got to look after yourself. I know, you know, you got your 3 kids, you got your wife, you know, you got a lot to sort through in life, which that's a battle. And you know, you seem to do that really well. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, the plan is to get some organisations, some charities on. When I had Big Damo Mackle on, when I had him on, he was obviously in WWE as well, and he works for some charities over in Northern Ireland. So he had Welcome Organisation, and he has West Wellbeing as well, 2 really good charities. So that it's looking to get people on, to get people on from within the charities to see, talk about the work they do, because we know roughly what the charities do, but it's just getting into the underbelly of the charities. Yeah. There will be a queue of this, mate, if they don't bloody pull their fingers out on Sunday. Yeah, it's just, I worry about Leicester's goal difference. That's what I'm worrying about, Chris. Because obviously they've got six more on goal difference, have they? Minus 18, 12, minus 24, even though we're 2 points clear. But yeah, big performance needed. So that's it. Yeah, no worries, Piers. All good, man. All good. Yeah, take care, Lewis. All the best. So yeah, just a quick one. It was just to get it known what's happening and where we're moving on and stuff like that. And if anyone's got any questions before I go, got a couple of minutes. I'll hang fire a minute. You know, I think like there's a few people trying to get into therapy as well, which is good. It's always good. We'll be fine. All we need is 3 points. Yeah, we need 3 points. My worrying thing is, I've said about this already, Bournemouth have lost 3 in a row. And I'm always thinking, when are they going to get back on the winning end of things? That's my worry with that one, mate. And you know what? Gary O'Neill's done a fantastic job there. Absolutely fantastic. You know, keeping them up. They haven't necessarily got the best squad on paper, but they play as a team. So you can have all the individuals in the world, but they've got the spine of the team. It's collectively, it's all them players. You know, it's the players that come in when he makes changes and stuff like that. So it can be done. Can be done. We've been in a mess, mate. We've been in a mess for the last 6-7 years. So the fact we got this far without getting relegated is a bloody miracle. Mope, fucking hell. Yeah, I was getting shot down about that. He's not on number 9. You're all right. I never said he was. I said he was slow. So you know, the usual thing. People. Yeah, I never said about his role. I just said he's slow and he can't score. I mean, people get the wrong end of the stick with me sometimes, but yeah, I think he's going to have to play with wing backs again, and he maybe possibly be interesting to see what he does. I know they had Monday off. Didn't they? Ready for Sunday. So no, absolutely not, mate. Absolutely not. 9 goals for Brighton. I got shut down about that, but he did average 9 goals a season at Brighton. Do you know what I mean? I'm only stating the facts. It's like, all right. They're allowed their opinion, by the way. That's fine. That's not a problem. No problem at all to me, like, but, yeah. You know, you see how the ground's coming on. You know, that's going up so fast now. It's that side of it, brilliant. Yeah, that's what he should do, start Mills at right back. Yeah, I just think he settles for what he's got at the moment, to be fair to Dyche. But yeah, it's a good shout. Yeah, we need him. We actually need him. As much as his performances have dipped, we need Miko, mate. We do. We really do need him in on Sunday for that game. So yeah, I'm going to go now anyway. Okay. I've got bits to do around the house, jobs and stuff like that. The missus will kill me if I don't do them. Take care, everybody, okay? This will be a podcast eventually, so it'll be in audio form as well. All the best. Any problems, message me. And thanks again. Take care, everybody. Bye. This has been Mental Health Focus for May 2023 Alive. Take care.